baseball superstar Shohei Ohtani is keeping his talents in Southern California, but he's moving just about 30 miles up the road, signing a record-breaking deal with the Los Angeles Dodgers.
The 29-year-old free agent took to Instagram over the weekend to announce he's signing with the Dodgers for a jaw-dropping 10-year, $700 million deal. It is believed to be the biggest contract in sports history. Ohtani was one of the most sought-after free agents in Major League Baseball history after spending 6 seasons with the Angels.
For more on this, let's bring in NBC Sports host and reporter Corey Robinson. Corey, always great to have you on set with us. Thanks for coming today. All right, so he's an elite hitter and pitcher, and apparently the most successful player to do both of those things since Babe Ruth like a century ago. Put in perspective the significance of this deal, both for him but also for the league.
Yeah, you have to think about, like, Yao Ming in the NBA is probably the best comp because Yao Ming is a Hall of Famer and he catalyzed an entire country's interest in basketball. We're talking about billions of people, right? So he was a walking industry. So the deal is different, right? I mean, you look at, imagine, so now then you add in like the Babe Ruth aspect of a player doing both things at elite level. That's like Magic Johnson playing center when Kareem goes down in the finals, right? I mean, it's Magic's like one of the best players ever. So you add both of those together and you have literally like this unicorn moment, which is why the whole baseball world was tracking like flights, like where any private jet coming out of LA, like, does that mean he's going to Toronto? Does that mean he's going where?
Wow.
That's the magnitude of this. When I was in Beijing covering the Olympics, the Japanese media came out in hordes to cover the curling team. And like, I mean, I saw firsthand the interest. When there's a Japanese athlete at a high level, the entire country follows just rapidly.
Wow. So you mentioned all this interest. He's a 2-time MVP. Why in the end do you think it was the Dodgers that he went with?
So the ability to spend your entire career in one location is super rare. I mean, that's 16 years you think about it, right? 6 years with the Angels and 10 years with the Dodgers in one spot. This is something that is really not talked about, the interior dynamics of relocation. Your kids are going to school one place, your partner's another place, and you're playing abroad. That creates a lot of conflict. But so that being paid $700 million and being able to never move is pretty sweet. But then the big thing that was reported, because it's been so private, is no details, no leaks. That was one of the biggest things. If anything came out during this process, you were immediately out of contention. So the Dodgers did a really good job of keeping it under wraps.
Oh, I like that. He laid down the law. I know he also had torn a ligament, right, in his elbow this past. I mean, while he's going through that, he's not even expected to be able to pitch again right until the 2025 season. Do you think he could have made even more money if right now he was at 100%?
It's hard to say. I think the answer is yes. There are players who have come back from 2 Tommy Johns, which is what he had, the UCL. He had that 2 times in the past 5 seasons, right? So you look at Jacob deGrom as a great example of a pitcher who's been able to do that at a high level coming back. But $700 million is a lot of money. I mean, come on, it's like it's like almost $300 million more than the record, which so.
Wow.
And I think just the reason why, to go back to the LA Dodgers, in addition to staying home, is Mike Trout's one of the best players of all time. He was his teammate at the Angels. He has made, I think, at the time when he signed, it was like $400-something million contract. It was record-setting. And they didn't make the playoffs, right? So I think he, as a person who understands how rare his talents are, I think he understands, like, I can go this Mike Trout route, which is make a ton of money, and in 6 years, someone's going to double my record contract, and we never make the playoffs. Or I go play with these guys, and the Dodgers have 3 players who finished in the top 3 in MVP voting. On the same team, Mookie Betts, Freddie Freeman, and him, and he gets paid $700 million. Like, so to me, it's a no-brainer.
We'll see. And we don't have time to talk about this, but he's deferring some of his salary in the hopes that the team will invest in other people, can sign those guys, and they actually can win. So, all right, cool.
Wow, that's cool.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching. Stay updated about breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app or follow us on social media.